Hi, good afternoon, Joan.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you please introduce yourself to me?
I am Joan and Mangubat, 32 years old, married, and finished college as bachelor degree of office administration.
Okay. Thank you, Joan. So, Joan, what is the job of your husband,
Driver.
the driver? And do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am. I have two sons
How old are your children?
named yes.
How old are your children?
My eldest is 11 years old and my youngest is 4 years old.
Okay, so since you still have two small children, who is going to take care of your children if you come and work abroad?
My auntie in mother's side will take care of my children.
Okay. So, have you talked to your husband and your family about your plan to work abroad?
Yes, I did, and they support me of my decision.
Okay. So, Joanne, since you are a college graduate, so why you want to work as a domestic helper? Why you did not work in the office or work related to your course?
Because it's much easier for me to have money, and I think it's the best way for me to support my family because here in the Philippines they have a high standards in
In working?
yes in working in office.
Okay. So, can you tell us what is the reason why you want to come to Malaysia and work as a domestic helper to help your family to give better future for your family?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I want to experience first in Malaysia. I want my first experience in Malaysia, and I want to support my family, especially my kids, for their school, and to my mother and father, I want to help them because they are sick.
Okay, I understand that. So, John, do you think working abroad as a domestic helper is easy job or difficult job?
I can say it easy and it's hard because in my experience, they it have a lot of situation that you can tell if it's hard or if it's okay.
Okay, so just to set your expectations, you are correct. Being a domestic helper is actually not an easy job because most houses in Malaysia are big and most employers will only hire one maid. So if your employer have small children or pets, then you need to learn how to take care of their children. You need to learn how to take care of their pets. So do you think you can handle the responsibility?
Yes, I must say that I can handle my responsibility as their housemaid.
Okay, so you are sure you can handle the responsibility. So you are sure
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can handle the responsibility?
Yes, ma'am. I can assure them that I will do my 100% to do my work.
Okay. So, John, can you share with us your work experience in the Philippines?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share with us your work experience in the Philippines?
Um, my first work experience is I I am a sales lady And the second one is as an enumerator. And this last one is as a housemaid.
Okay.
I am I I am actually take the housemaid because it is the easier way for me to gain money.
Okay. So so you have experience as a sales lady and numerator and also a housemaid. So when you work as a housemaid, from what year until what year is that?
November 2020 up to May 2022.
Okay, so almost 1.5 year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you tell us how many people in your employer house at that time?
It has 6 members in the family.
6 members in the family. Is there any small children that uh in your employer house?
Yes, ma'am. One, and it's 3 years old girl.
Okay. And are you the only housemaid in your employer house at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you tell us what is your responsibility when you work as a housemaid?
I do cooking. I do house chores, um, taking care of the child, and do laundry.
Okay. So, Joanne, if you come to Malaysia and your employer have small children, are you okay to take care of small children again, maybe newborn until 9 years old?
Yes, ma'am. And I will love to take care of their child.
Okay. And what if the children are naughty? What will you do?
Um, Understand the children and have patience and teach them. I will teach them to do good.
Okay. And what about cleaning? Do you love what about cooking? Sorry, do you love cooking?
Yes, ma'am. I love cooking because during the pandemic, I also do extra job cooking kutsinta here in Philippines. I sell them.
Okay, that's good. So, Joanne, here in Malaysia, we have different race of employers. We have Chinese Malaysian, Indian Malaysian, and also the pure Malaysian Muslim. So, are you okay to work with any race of employers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. And also, when you work here, you will have one off day every week, but there will be employers that might ask you to work during your off day and they will pay you extra money. Is that okay for you?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay for me.
Okay, so Joanne, I want to ask you, do you have any friends or relative or do you know anyone that is working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
No, okay, so you don't have any friends or you don't know anyone that is working in Malaysia.
No, ma'am. I don't.
Okay, so because of the current situation or the pandemic that is still happening, so there might be a possibility that your employer will not allow you to go outside alone. So that means if you have a day off, you will stay in your room, rest, and communicate with your family only. Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay for
Uh,
me.
Okay, good. And also, Joanne, here in Malaysia, we have a strict policy in the cell phone use. So during working hours, you are not allowed to use your cell phone. You are expected to focus on your job and finish your job on time. But after working hours, you can use your cell phone to communicate with your family. And if you have a day off, you are allowed to use your cell phone the whole day during your off day. Is that okay?
It's okay, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, Jan, can you tell us what is your good attitude?
I'm a happy person. Um, I love cooking and I love taking care of the children. I do I do, and I love dancing. And
Okay,
that's it.
that's good. What about your weakness? What do you think is your weakness?
Uh, I think my only weakness for now is my family. I don't want them to starve or to to
Okay.
have.
Okay, so of course your weakness is your family, your children. So you know that working abroad is hard. You will miss them from time to time. So if you feel homesick or if you miss them, what will you do?
I will look. I will always remind myself that I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And I'm sacrificing myself for them a to have them a better future.
Okay, so you can still focus, do your work. You can still finish your work even if you feel homesick.
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
can do and focus my work.
Okay, good. So, Jayan, that's all for the interview today. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you here in Malaysia.
Thank you, ma'am.